Hi, my name is Bing, coming to you from Technical Marketing Solutions, and today I want to talk to you about why videos are so essential to a business's social media campaigns. This campaign objective can be incredibly powerful if used correctly, right? So that's this one right here from Facebook Ads Manager. So the reason why I say that is if you've been following me, if you've been watching some of my videos, you know that Facebook will optimize your ads for the people who are most likely to give you to fulfill the purpose of your campaign, right? So if your campaign is for driving traffic, Facebook will optimize it for people who are most likely to click on your link and to look at your landing page. And then if you target, if your campaign objective is conversion, Facebook will try to find people and optimize your ad for the people who are most likely to give you the conversion that you wanted, right? So for video ads, for video views campaign objective, the same idea applies here. Facebook will optimize your ads for those people who are most likely to watch videos and not just simply scroll through them while they're browsing their feeds or whatever they're doing. So it is very important to understand this because you need very precise, very accurate targeting for this to succeed, or you'll lose a lot of money and you wouldn't know where to start again. It would just leave you in misery, and I'll show you why in a bit here. So there are two types of people who watch videos on Facebook. The first kind would be the people who just sit on their phones all day and just watch videos. This group consists of the younger generation who don't have a lot of responsibilities. They have school and a part-time job. They have a lot of time on their hands, and the younger generations are proven to be the most engaged, most present on social medias, right? We all know that. People being in high school or colleges, they tend to be on social media a lot more often. Other than a lot more often compared to older people who are in their 30s or 40s who have families to feed and they work all day and stuff. And these group of people are also kind of more tech savvy compared to the other age group. All right, so and then the next type of people who watch the videos on Facebook would be the people who actually care about the content in the video. So these people would be the ones who you want to target, right? Because the reason why they would watch the video is that because you get them interested. They're actually interested in what you have to say. So these people can be found with the help of Audience Insights, Pixel Data, or email list. Audience Insights is just a tool that Facebook give us marketers to find data on the target audiences that we want to show our ads to. So it gives us like demographic data, behavioralistic data, and then some page likes, interest that these people are most likely to like or have liked in the past. And then pixel data is just like we talked about, so people who have actually visited your site, who stay on your site for a certain amount of time, or have clicked through a certain URLs and that kind of stuff. And an email list, the people that have already visited your businesses, right? They left their email addresses, they left their contact information because they had to when they're signing up for something or trying to get a promotion code or something like that. So all three of this, the people in any one of these things, they are super interested. They are already shown interest to your business, right? To what you have to say to you. They are already interested in your products and services, so they would actually watch the content of the video and not just simply watch it with an empty mind, right? They actually watch it with a purpose. So if you can find these people to target, that can be the difference between making $0 to thousands of dollars from social media campaigns, right? So reasons being, videos allow you to retarget very, very easily. I'm talking about you can retarget based on percentage of videos watched. So what I mean by that is it's incredibly powerful if you understand it. So if you show an ad, you can target people who watch 95% of it, 25% or 50% and 75%, things like that. And then that the people who watch 95% of it will be most likely will most likely be more interested in someone who watched 25% of it, right? Common sense. And that's something that you can't do with TV ads. Broadcasting company can't guarantee that that people are actually watching your ads, right? Because someone might turn on the TV and talk to their family and friends, or they might be doing something else with TV as background noise, but you don't know that, right? Because Facebook actually puts the power in the hands of its users, so users can just scroll through and skip your video with a flick of a finger. And then TV ads, you can't do that, or well, you can, but people wouldn't necessarily skip a channel because of one commercial that they don't like and stuff like that, because they want to watch what comes after, right? Like their shows or whatever. And then broadcasting companies also can't show you or tell you exactly which TV is showing your ads or showing your commercials, because that's just not the way it works. But with Facebook, you can. With social media, you can. And with digital marketing, you can do that stuff. So, being said, 95% watched is better than 25% watched. And you can retarget these people that you know are definitely interested in your products and services, and they're most likely to convert. So lookalike audiences is the key and your secret weapon to increase your audience base instantly and very accurately. What I mean by that is that, you have, let's say you have 1,000 people who watch 95% of your video, right? And then you can tell Facebook to find me thousands or more people who share the same traits and characteristics and personality with the 1,000 people who watch 95% of your video. And then they, you know, if you understand it, that's like saying if you show like a fitness program video and then somebody watch 95% of it, they probably enjoy going to the gym, once in a while, or like, a few times a week. They probably like eating healthy, maintaining a diet and all that kind of stuff. And then people who are like them will share that same interest and habits as them, so they would most likely be interested in your products and services as well. So you can do that with Facebook. That's incredibly powerful. I'm sorry that I'm keep using that word, but that's how it is. That's just what it is. You can increase your audience base to essentially millions with a flick of a finger instantly and very, very accurately, right? So all these people can essentially become your customers, and they are within your target market. Like, how great is that? And essentially you can do that with just one video, right? You can target, different percentage watched and stuff like that. And then another good thing about this is that all this data from the new audience that you just gained with, lookalike audiences and the people who watched 95% of a video, or 75% of a video, all the data from those audiences, all their personalities, all their interests, all their demographics, all their behavioralistic data are tracked. Okay, they are found and they are yours to use in any of your campaigns, let's say. And it's super important for a marketer to be able to use data, whenever we want, right? To be, put it in an example is that if you have a restaurant or a bar and last month you were having a promotion on, Tuesday tequila half price and stuff like that, and then this month you want to actually put out a promotion where Thursdays you get, 30 Thursdays where you have drafts for cheap, for a very cheap price and things like that. So you can make that offer in another campaign, and you can use the people that you just found. You can target those people that you just found, and then make lookalike audiences again from those data, and use that in all of your other campaigns, for your next offerings, for your new services and stuff like that. And then these people, them so well that they'll be interested in your product and services, so they are most likely to convert into sales, and then just another cycle again. But then there are also some downsides of video views campaign objective, and that is, if your targeting is off and not accurate, you may end up with a very, very broad audience base that just generally don't care about your products and services, right? So if you're only targeting people who are between the age of 25 to 54, right? So you might think that you're reaching a lot of people. You're like, oh, that I'm targeting this group of people. This age group is the one is the customers. But this age group made up of the customers that come to my store most often or come to my business most often. So I think all of them would be interested in my business. But what you end up with is that they can just sit on their phones and scroll through their Facebook and Instagram all day, and then when they see a video they just generally don't care, and then that's just the way it works because they are not interested. They might be 34 but they might not be interested in eating out, or they might not be interested in eating steak or sushi or drinking on a Thursday. They might not be interested in that. So you may lose a lot and lots and lots of money on that. And then if you retarget those people, right? If you retarget those people based on percentage of video watched again, you are still going to find other people who are not interested in your products and services or your video, right? Because if you make lookalike audiences from the people who don't care, they're still going to be the people who don't care, right? So you have to make sure whoever's doing your digital marketing campaigns, either you yourself or marketing agency, you have to make sure that they have your targeting very, very precise before they use this video views campaign objective, because it can get very expensive. So next thing we're going to talk about is video sales letters. So what video sales letters are just basically videos made specifically to convert, right? It can be made from the sales script that you have already. It can be sales pitch, or it can be an email sales letter that you send to people, right? So sometimes they're just those things but put into a video form, right? So you have a few types here, text-based. These are just longer paragraphs broken into small little phrases and showing phrase by phrase, right? So they're normal. Sometimes people put them onto a PowerPoint and then they show slide by slide. So first slide may say, hi, my name is Bing, and second slide might say, before I started my digital marketing company, I was broke, and then dot dot dot, and then third slide might say, and here's my story, dot dot dot, and then fourth slide might say, when I was 22, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So it attracts attention that way, and then people just can't help it. People just like knowing what is going on, right? Because you're leaving them on a cliffhanger at the end of each slide, and then they just can't help but to watch what happens next. A lot of people attract attention that way. And there's also animation, right? There's also animation like whiteboard sketch animation, having people draw figures on a whiteboard to tell a story. And then people really, really like it because seeing perfect figures being drawn on the screen is very satisfying, right? It releases our dopamine, and then it satisfies us. It's very addicting to something that feels good. And then there's also demonstration like as seen on TV ads and stuff like that, where you show how exactly to use a product, and like what kind of problem that it fixes and stuff, and things of that nature, right? So if it fixes a problem, they give you a sale. If you fix their pain, if you solve their problem, they like your product and they give you a sale. And talking head is normally used in webinars and online courses and online training, stuff like that, where would be a person like exactly like me, what I'm doing right now. I'm speaking directly to the camera and I have a whiteboard behind me, looking like I'm about to teach you something very important, right? And I might say, watch the next 10 minutes of the video to find out the number one trick to help Apple become $1 billion company, right? Or what you can do right now with no cost to earn $1,000 a day, something like that, right? That just really attracts people because it's about making money. Nobody hates money, so. And then there's also live action. There's with live action, there's always something going on, right? So let's say if you're promoting for a concert or something, and then for live action, sales pitch videos, you might have someone actually standing in line and showing them getting a ticket and stuff like that, or showing a video of the lines to get a ticket, or you might show footage from the past events and stuff like that. And then, so if you incorporate the techniques mentioned above, like targeting different percentage of videos watched with video sales letter, you can have a very, very, very successful and very, very high converting campaigns with this campaign objective, right? Because if people are interested in your sales videos, they are most likely to convert and give you a sale, right? Or buy your product or whatever. So that's it for why videos are so essential to a business social media campaigns or just digital marketing campaigns in general, right? So stay tuned for next videos. I'll try to put up these videos every Friday, like I said. And then also I'm trying to do give you a lot more valuable content. I'm trying to set up interviews with other digital marketing agencies, and then I'll want to start doing a podcast or an interview with businesses that actually used digital marketing campaigns or digital marketing channels to empower and grow their businesses, so you can see what they do and how they what they feel of it, what they think of it, and what digital marketing did for them. So that's it. Stay tuned. See you guys next time.